All right, here we go. So, turn my phone on silent. So, we just had a lot of news come out. We just had a lot of news come out. Uh, you can see all of that here. So, today I'm trading on my live account again, but I don't know if it's gonna let me do two cons, so I'll probably just have to do one con. I don't really know if it's gonna let me. Or maybe I just won't trade on it. Because if it's not letting me do two cons, that's probably just I should just not do it. Yeah, I might actually just not trade on live today then. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade on live today because I'd rather just trade when I know I can trade two cons. So because it's gonna affect my, I don't know, psychologically what I do, I guess. So I'll just trade sim today. So yeah, let's just go top down here. And let me relog it in back to trade of re log in back to trade of 8. Oh yeah, I was gonna post news. Okay, so yeah, top down. So let's see. We're still rejecting this daily gap here. It's a 4-hour gap that we rejected. So yeah, I will just be trading sim today because I don't want to have to deal with um, if it doesn't let me execute with two cons. What the? So 4 hour for value gap. 4 hour BPR. And then yeah, looks like this has been high resistance. Wow, this is so interesting. So we'll probably come back here at some point. You can see that uh, this was a high resistance liquidity run. Every time we came up to it, bang, we reject it. We rejected it within this BPR. So yeah, guys, I am just trading on sim today because I do have enough money coming in, so technically I'm allowed to, but I am just gonna not because I'm not gonna be allowed to. It's not gonna let me trade probably more than one con, and I just don't want that to affect what I do. So I'm just trading sim today. So yeah, this is kind of cool. We're rejecting this 4-hour BPR, high resistant liquidity run. And eventually that will turn low resistance. Take a look at true opens. So here's the true month open. See how we used that? That's pretty cool. True month open got manipulated. Where's true week open? Did you take trade in NFP? Using the Katina kill shot? Nah, I didn't. No. Dang, I'm sorry. Did you try the Katina kill shot? Oh, that's not right. Alright, so boom, boom. Where's True Day open? Wow, what a beautiful day. We ended up just souping into this high resistant liquidity, and then we went lower. Wow. Oh yeah, the textbook NFP thing. Yeah. Dang it. I'm sorry. Feels like it should have worked because we just went straight down, right? I don't know. Man, this was a day where it'd be kind of cool to trade London. I can just tell. Because you get in on this whole move lower because of this high resistant liquidity. Dang. Well, now we're below all these true opens. I hate it when the market's kind of already expanded because I just know it's like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Like, that was most of the move. It's like I can tell days where there's probably more likely to be opportunity versus, well, it's not like there probably will be opportunity, but it's like not this exact second. But like yesterday, I knew like, wow, we're gonna get a really good run right at market open. Today, I'm like, well, we kind of already ran, so I'm like, this kind of sucks. We're also delivering from this daily volume imbalance as well. $10K loss in $50K account. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Dang. Hey, just keep showing up, man. Just keep showing up. Focus on the process. Nothing else. So, yeah, this looks pretty bearish based off of high resistant liquidity, souping of midnight, and then we went lower. I mean, we could reverse here, but we'll see. It kind of looks like high time frame. It was accumulation, manipulation. We'll see. We'll see. What draws and liquidity do we have? So Peru stay low here. We have London low here. Yeah, I'm not really sure today. Yeah, I think it was there. Let's check. Let's check if the Katina kill shot was there. It's I wouldn't take this one, but on the one, because it's just, we're obviously closing way too low, but the 1 minute it's there and we do continue down, but I would not take that. It's just there's too much of a move lower. It's kind of here on the 5 second. Yeah, hey, what up, random guy? Hey, on the 5 second, it low key kind of is here, but that's such a wide stop loss. And you know, you kind of would have to enter before this candle close, otherwise you get voided down. And yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of there, right? It's kind of there. If you got filled on that candle, it's definitely there, but I think, yeah, I think most likely you'd have to take this on the 5 minute, and then, well, it's kind of there, but I don't know. Not one that I would take personally. Not a Katina kill shot that I would take. Good morning, random guy. How's it going? So guys, I was gonna trade my live account today, but I thought about it, and I'm gonna wait for the money to show up in the account because I don't want to have to deal with. I'm thinking I'm gonna change the rules so that way I want to have at least 500 in the actual trade evade, so that way I never have to deal with only being able to buy one or two, only be able to buy one con when I should be buying two, right? That's why. Yo, did you just say my name twice? Oh my. I'm gonna write that in my phone though, cause I was gonna grab my phone. Okay, I found it. Because I think that's important, right? The $500 rule, I'm having it be for, it needs to actually be in the Trade of 8 account because I don't want to have to only be able to buy one con when I should be buying two. What is your live account capital? I'm requiring at least $500 before I execute any trades. So the rest of the time I just trade on Sim. Okay, hold on. So actually in the I'm just putting a note for myself, guys, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm just putting a note for myself. So that's why I'm quiet right now. I'm just putting a note for myself. Execute trades on live account. There must be at least. Perfect. Okay. Insane iPhone 24, iPhone 16. What, my phone? I don't think my phone's iPhone 16. I think it's iPhone 13. Bitcoin gonna drop to 30K next week? Bro, if it drops to 30K next week, that's insane. So yeah, still got more analysis to do. A lot more analysis to do. Honestly, I have not really done any analysis besides looking at how we souped the True Month Open into high resistant liquidity, then we souped Midnight. We do have Thursday low below, London low below. And honestly, guys, I really like trading sim. It just allows me to really just get the practice that I need. But I do want to trade live, like, obviously. I want to, but it's just, it needs to be when there's no external constraints. Like for me, like right now, if I traded live, I would be likely only able to be buying one con because of not enough money in the account, and if I needed to buy 2 or 3 cons, that would be an issue. So I just can't right now. So, okay. What do you guys think right now? Like, maybe I should go higher time frame than what I have here, because looks like we ended up using this, which is a new week opening gap. Oh yeah, so this is something really interesting about true month open, is like every true month open is actually gonna be also a new week opening gap, which is so fascinating. I remember realizing this a couple months ago, and I was like, wait a second, that's crazy. So if you think about it, every true month open and every true week open, every true month open by default has to have a new week opening gap, and every true month open, every true week open has to have a new day opening gap. It's an interesting thing. But you can just see how nicely the market interacts with new week opening gaps, and it's like, there's something about them, you know? Dodgy's live? What's his bias? Can you tell me his trade? Can you signal bot him for me, please? I need to know. Oh my, that's funny. Yeah, so we rejected this new week opening gap. He's bearish. Okay. He's not gonna give any signals? No! Why is he live then? That's the whole point. No! That makes me mad. He needs to give signals. He took an NFP loss. He already traded? He already took a trade? Or are you talking about the gambling to pass accounts? So yeah, we also rejected the new week opening gap here, guys. And then we probably use CE of this. He did the NFP method. Oh yeah. Dang, that usually doesn't fail. That's kind of surprising. Man, I wish I was trading London today, like 3 a.m. I think we would have caught this. There was definitely a trade within here. So let's just put this in 4-hour, 15-minute models. This is kind of cool. Actually, yeah, we'll just quickly screenshot. I'm not gonna put a change in state in there, but I'm gonna just show that this is 4-hour rejection. News gamble. Yeah, I mean, it actually can pass you accounts, so it's like, you know, a gamble, but it's also like it's a good gamble to pass accounts, if that makes sense. So, man, I'm not really sure because once again, yesterday it was really easy. It was really obvious. I knew for sure we were gonna be bullish. Today it's like the opposite of yesterday. It's like I feel like we've already got so much expansion that it makes me mad. That I don't know. I'm not gonna force anything. That's for sure. But I will just be sitting here watching the charts and seeing if we get anything. It's definitely a little annoying though. Hey, what up, Peter? How's it going? But you guys get what I'm saying? Like, yesterday it was so clear that we were going to go up, right? Yesterday I was like, yeah, we're going to get this move up to go run all those highs. Today it's like, it's just like so much more annoying and less obvious. You think what's ridiculous? Doing the news gamble? Just attracting people? Yeah. It's true. Okay, wait, let's actually... True. I don't know. That's true. It's promoting gambling a little bit, which is not good. We had a Phoenix model here, guys. You can see there's a rejection block. You can see, look at that new day opening gap there. Dang, I'm trying to like really get an idea, but like I might need to get rid of some stuff because I genuinely maybe let's just get even on the higher time frame, right? Because this could be even a much higher time frame move than I'm thinking. Because you guys see this daily breaker, right? We've been holding this for quite a while. But remember, we have this new week opening gap. Guys, I need to lock in, but I'm really not super sure right now. Once again, yesterday was super obvious. Today it's like great. But you know what we can do is we can take that new week opening gap from over here and we can put a gradient on it. There's going to be one right here. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Let's just go get it. It's over on the daily chart. Or maybe it's on the weekly chart. So we're within this new week opening gap. I'm very interested actually to see how the market interacts with this. See this volume imbalance? It's actually a weekly volume imbalance. Are you going to trade out with live account, right? I just was saying that I would, right today I would, but since I have not enough to trade more than one con if I needed to trade more than one con. So I have money that's getting sent there, but it's not there yet. So because of that, I'm not going to, because I want to be able to allow myself to trade more than one con freely and not have to be restricted by that. So I'm just going to trade sim today. But probably Monday or Tuesday, I'll be back to trading live once that money gets there. Hopefully that makes sense. But I don't know. I also just feel like I should trade when I feel like I have a pretty good idea of bias, higher time frame. I definitely feel like I do not right now. Like I'm just looking at the chart right now and I'm like, yeah, I don't really know. Does that make sense, guys? Like it's not super clear to me right now. So anyway, look for outside bars off of these gradients of this new week opening gap, because you'd be surprised. Some of those outside bars off of these gradients are actually really, really nice. Like I said, guys, I feel like yesterday I had such a good idea of what was gonna happen, and today I'm like, today I'm like definitely feeling the vibes of we already got expansion, and I'm not entirely sure. So, definitely for me, like I'm in a lower probability state right now. So I'm just kind of I'm more precautious, more defensive, you could say. But But yeah, we manipulated all the true opens on the high time frame, guys. We manipulated true week open, true day open, and true month open, right? And this was all high resistance. So if we are gonna continue lower, we might use these gradients. See how the market respects these? So this is something you can take a look at. Like I said, guys, I'm just not really sure right now. It's not super obvious to me anything. Cause like the market's gonna dump. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, random guy. That's totally fair. Yeah, I genuinely am just like not super confident with anything right now. So with that in mind, I'm just precautious. It might not though. Like let's kind of see if we have a wait. Hang on, random guy. Before you go, let's kind of just see like because we might be within what a giant. Yeah, we're within a 4 hour BPR. So we could get a reaction off of this. Right? Yeah, maybe just stay on a little bit longer because, we might end up getting something. Back to the upside. It just might be super bearish. Yeah, look, we're rejecting that. Yeah, stay on just a little longer because we have market open coming, and you never know. You'd be surprised how fast market open can can change kind of like the way the market's moving. Like you'd be surprised. So market open might give us opportunity, and yeah. I'm supposed to be doing high time frame analysis right now. I mean, the problem is nothing's really jumping off the charts here. Honestly, this is kind of like my version of implied gaps, and it's just basically a weekly gap. When you look at it like that, then this is just a 4-hour changes to delivery. Wait, that actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, let's pull up the let's pull up the initial analysis that I had. The way earlier. So if this is a Jake trades it weekly implied gap right here, this is kind of the way I see it. This is my version of implied gaps, right? So weekly, and oh look, we have lots of SMTs actually. This was a previous day high SMT, huh? Or a previous week's high SMT, or something like that. Yeah, there's a pretty clear reason why we're going lower. We got lots of bearish SMTs here. Okay, let's pull up YM. Or I mean ES. I want to see if there's like a obvious high time from SMT. Yeah, look, there's SMT with this. And then we have SMTs here. So honestly, guys, there's a reason why it's going lower. It's just high time from SMT, low time from SMT. And then another SMT here. This definitely gives the vibes of, hey, this is actually a lot higher time frame move lower than, yeah, it's just a higher time frame move lower. Like, we probably aren't going to go higher. Because this, honestly, this right here is a Venom model, what, on the 12-hour. Yeah, look, this is just a 12-hour Venom model. Y'all see this, right? 12-hour. Okay, I'm starting to really get in the flow here. Okay, this is just a 12-hour Venom model. Look, right? We got the fangs, right? Left fang, right fang. We got the Venomish type candle there. So this is just the fangs of that Venom model. Yeah, I'm starting to get in the flow here. And then you can just see how we also had that new week opening gap here at the bottom of it. Okay, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to see it. We did not even tap the Venom candle. But we do come up to the bottom of this. Can you explain your model? I trade anything to get onside with accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So, simpler method. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be, I frame the market in terms of liquidity and where the market wants to go next in terms of liquidity, because the market moves because of liquidity. And that's where edge lies, right? So as long as I get an entry to get on side with that, that's what matters, you know. So this is not a previous week's high SMT, but it's an SMT with an old previous week's high, right? By the way, market open is in what? 5-6 minutes. Okay, I'm starting to really get this. To get an idea of what's going on here. Right, so accumulation. Project this up 1, right? So this is the accumulation. Here's the week. Jake trades at weekly implied gap. Okay. Watch this. If you go one projection up, this is probably exactly the... See, this is one projection down is exactly the low. Watch this. One projection up, exactly the high. See that? See that? You can't make that up, right? One projection down was the low, one projection up was the high of this accumulation. Yeah, I think we're going to go lower here. What up, FA? So, yeah, when I first got on the charts, I wasn't super sure, but I'm starting to realize that this is probably just a higher time frame move to the downside. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So, like, if we went one projection up, we could honestly go... We could go 2 projections down. 1 and then 2. At least. So I'm starting to get a better idea of what I think the market wants. Because it's just a giant Venom model, right? So, yeah, and then this was SMT with ES as well. And this was not a previous day high SMT. Almost, but not quite. This was Phoenix. Yeah, I think it's a higher time frame move lower. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in our as a screenshot here in my weekly 4-hour models, and then here you can see there's a 4-hour change in state. There's one here, and there's one here, and then you can see this is also inducement, right? Inducement above these equal highs, relatively equal highs. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. 10 watching now. Oh, dang. Wait, that's insane. That's actually so many people. It's way more than normal. Okay, I'm starting to get it, guys. I think this is just a higher time frame move lower. I think this whole thing's accumulation. This is manipulation. This is a 12-hour Venom, and then I think we manipulated the true opens. This was high resistance, and I think it's just a higher time frame move. So that's honestly my guess. So I'm gonna go put this in weekly 4-hour models. Yeah, at first glance, today is kind of like a tricky day because nothing popped off the charts. I was aware, like I could tell we had high resistant liquidity up here, but I wasn't sure. But if this is a market maker sell model, then good night. Okay, sounds good, bro. Yeah, we're probably just gonna go lower. If this is a market maker sell model, then we'll probably just go 2 projections here and then 4. Yeah, good night, man. No worries. Okay, market open just right now. It just opened. I should probably get on the low time frame chart. I think I'm gonna have to have a bearish bias here. And then yeah, you can see how we induce these equal highs here. Okay, let's go ahead and drop down the low time frame and get. I should have been on the low time frame for market open. Oh, so yeah, we're getting this. Oh, 1 minute outside bar. Hold up. Wait, I wish I had the new week opening gap line still. It's a 15-minute gap. I think we're just gonna continue lower here. Oh, I wish I had the new week opening gap lines. Maybe let's go get them. I think we'll just continue lower here. It's looking like AMD to the downside. Do we got SMT? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it's hard to get everything fast enough. Yeah, accumulation. Project the accumulation range up 1 projection. We probably went tap the high of that. Yeah, we have bearish SMT. Okay, this is probably gonna end up delivering us to continue to the downside. Once again, this is a 15-minute gap. Actually, it's also a 5-minute gap. And now we have the high of the new week opening gap here. Okay, I'm gonna check SB Pro X, kind of look around and see if we have absorption here. We just got a market buyer of 23. We're getting an outside bar off of this on the 15-second. 30-second outside bar. Y'all can try this if you want, but I don't want to see how it closes. Okay, we just got it. All right, I'm gonna go in with 2 cons.
Order filled.
This is kind of tricky because I just went in with two cons, but I realized that stop loss is way too small. It's whatever. I still think it's pretty good.
Order filled.
Alright, we got stopped out. I went in with two cons, but I should have gone in with one con. Dang, I should have gone in with one con. Well, now you'd go break even. Whatever. It's on demo, luckily. I should have gone with one con. Because look, it was 1.6. So you definitely have taken some off here. So TP1, whoops. Here's TP2. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I screwed that up. I did not take it according to how it was supposed to be taken because I put. It's hard. It's hard because I'm like, I meant to put stop. Obviously, I'm supposed to put stop loss here. I bought the wrong amount of cons. Or you could do TP3 at this quadrant here. I'm glad that was demo. That's all I have to say. But I should have gone in with one con. Lesson is, if it's like 1.6, you got to be conservative to go towards one con. That's the lesson. Alright, the rest got stopped out break even. So honestly, you could have just gone all off here. Yeah, Yeah, always be a little conservative with the two instead of one instead of two. So now we're coming back up to this 5 minute gap. We kind of just swept out these equal lows though. So I will just be tape reading now. I don't even know how to journal that because the trade obviously was correct. It wasn't supposed to be a loss, but I messed up. I don't even know how to journal that, in all honesty. So we swapped out equal lows. Okay, watch this one. This change in state is kind of nice. Looks like it's seeking to go up. Okay, that actually was not that great of a trade. And, oh, we inversed the 1 minute. Okay, but look at that outside bar, though. You have to admit, that 1 minute outside bar is not bad. It's okay. Definitely kind of messed that up, though. Okay, 30-second. This one's actually really nice. Right here. Okay, boom. I see this working out. So, Phoenix right here. Jeez. It's just bullish. I'm glad I traded on demo. That's all I have to say. We inverse this to the upside. Oh, here we go. This outside bar is about to cook. Wow. Wait. Yeah, 15-second inversion. Oh my gosh, actually. Never mind. Nah, because it's not that good if we take the internal low, so. right here, this should deliver us all the way down now. There you go. Nope. Okay. Not tape reading well today. Jeez. Oh, look, we're rejecting a new day opening gap. This might be what takes us lower. It's also, I think it's the high of the new week opening gap. Turn on the PSP indicator. Let's check SB Pro. So many market buyers. What the heck? I think that... Yeah, I think orders were getting filled here. Well... Yeah, the lesson with that trade is I needed to enter with, since it was 1.6, I should have entered with probably 1 con instead of 2. But it's okay. Where's the first presenter for value gap? Right here. We're rejecting the upper quadrant. Once again, I think the higher time frame is bearish, so we're above the true opens. Definitely market maker sell model here. All right. 2022 gap right here. There you go. I like that outside bar. Oh my gosh. I just keep getting cooked here. Well, good thing I'm just tape reading. This is why, honestly, guys, when you're out of it, you just let yourself be out of it and you do not keep trading. That really is why. Because obviously I'm out of it today. It's a suspension block. I think this whole suspension block's gonna hold. Hmm. We got first strike to the upside. This is good. This is good. All right, maybe finally we'll get the trade of the dream of our dreams here. Oh, really? Okay. Now let's go previous day's low. Or we're not previous day low. Whatever this is. Come on, let's see us reject this new day opening gap. Higher time frame is bearish. We got to get through this BPR. That's the issue. I think if we get through this BPR, then we're going to just dump. But I don't know if we will. And this will be my final TP. Higher time frame is just bearish. TP2. I would take profit there. TP2. I would trail one of them because we have equal highs. So I would trail. Just because I want to see us continue lower here. And we have SMT. I'm seeing spooling. I'm seeing spooling. Also, by the way, this is all during the macro. Keep in mind. I haven't put this in yet. When I do this, I'm going to put it in. Oh, I would have got trailed out on that. Dang it. The rest would have got trailed out. Oh, maybe not. Alright, the rest would have got trailed out. Alright. Dang, it's bullish. What the? You can see how we used the true opens here, and if you were bullish, you could have taken advantage of that. Dang. Yeah, not a lot of people watching right now, probably. There's only one, yeah. Dang. Yeah, we got a precision swing. Oh, no, we didn't. Psych. Well, we got a 2-minute outside bar with SMT. Textbook. If the market's truly bearish, this honestly would be a good area for shorts. I kind of want to see if there's absorption here. Somewhat. We got 48 buyer there. Yeah, we might actually get a move lower here. Yeah, all this is void. Oh, this is going to be a 2022 model on the 5-second. We got a suspension block. Let's see if this plays out. Whoops. You can kind of just tell. Go back at Dang it. I like tape reading. Okay, there's a short. My bias is completely off. Okay. Dang, bro. Yeah. Yeah, guys, just gonna be totally transparent. Not tape reading well at all today, but hey, it's okay. It's all good. Glad I traded on demo. So now we might actually go lower. Now we got an inversion that is maybe ready, but we'll see. I still think it's bearish. I think if you get in, you can get quite a big move. Mm. 15-minute actually. Ooh, this is cooking. This is cooking. I think this will take us lower. Finally. Then again, if it closes like this, actually, I don't like it. Because what does that mean? This gap might get respected. Yeah. Not a good look, actually. I think we go lower. Anyway, I'm just going to keep tape reading. I really don't care. It's all good. If this is high resistance, this first percent for value gap could hold to go to bring us higher. Right. Hey, how's it going? I'm just tape reading right now. I took a demo trade that was a loss, and it should have been a huge win, but I honestly, I totally messed it up because I did two cons instead of one, and then anyway, it's all good. So we kind of used actually this. I'm surprised this worked out. It feels like there wasn't that much of an internal sweep. You guys see why I instantly didn't like that 1 minute inversion over there is because we closed within the lower gap. It just I could just tell. I've seen you before. Are you stamming? What? Streaming? You mean? What's stamming? I my name is not stamming if that's what you're asking me. But I don't really know what you're asking, honestly. This was nice. I could tell, guys. I could tell that you're really sorry. For what? Oh, for taking loss? Oh, nah, it's all good. I once again I traded on demo, so it's all good. I haven't seen you before. Are you starting streaming? Oh, I stream every day, bro. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join anytime. I stream every day. So it looks like we ended up forming this true open here. Guys, the thing about trading is you're gonna take a lot of losses and you just gotta accept that. Like, it's just the realest thing about trading is it's just you're gonna take a lot of losses and the wins will outweigh the losses, so. Hey, what up, Luffy Monkey? How's it going? So, there's our 90-minute true open. Here is our 22-minute true open. No description has been added to this video. Yeah, because it's a live stream. What? Is that weird or something? Oh. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying besides... but yeah, I stream every day, bro. Look at that. Look how we manipulated that. That's kind of cool. I wonder if this was a precision swing point. That's probably why this actually went up here. Oh, wait. This is not the most recent 22-minute true open. Let me get my spreadsheet out. Honestly, guys, I do really enjoy tape reading because it allows me to just get better at that. At just the pure raw reading of price action rather than, yeah, having to do anything else, you know? So, okay, so if I look over at my screen here, We have True Open for the next 22-minute True Open's 950.37.5. So I mean, bro, there's another streamer that I have. Okay. You can watch them if you want. Or you can watch me. Either way. I'm chilling. But I do stream every day. You're more than welcome to watch. What is a True Open? It's a time-based premium. It's a time-based reference point to identify manipulation. So if we're above it, it means premium. If we're below it, means discount relative to that time. Wait, what? Oh, if I have a description, I'll have more viewers. I will? You think? Let's go ahead and see if we had a precision swing point here. Not with ES. Let's check with YM. Yeah, bro, there's a precision swing point with YM here. This is so nice right here. You guys see this? If you were watching the chart right at the second, would have been pretty good. Well, I don't even know how to add descriptions when I go live in OBS, honestly. This is a 22-minute SMT. Kind of cool. So you guys see how you could have gotten in on this move up. It's a nice PSP trade right there. It's a really nice PSP trade. And that's the move that stopped me out. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, you know what? Are these equal lows? No, they're not. So if you could get in right there, that'd be pretty cool. Right? Pretty incredible trade, honestly. It's the power of quarterly theory right there. So yeah, this is a PSP 959. Let's go put this on Friday. Or let's make a new folder for Friday is what I meant to say. 959 PSP on the 15-second. And then this was also first strike, right? So, like, in all honesty, hey Jake, how's the trading going? I took a pretty good tape read win. I also took quite a few tape read losses. I'm not gonna lie, not the greatest trading for me today. The trade I took for real on demo, and I didn't trade the live account today because today, I'm still waiting for the money to get deposited into the live account. But the trade I took on the live account was, or not live, on the real sim was, I was gonna take this 30-second outside bar, and I screwed it up. And we're delivering from a 5-minute gap. I screwed this up because I should have done one con, and I did two cons, and I got stopped out, and that was really stupid. And this would have hit. This would have hit like about 2R, 3R. So I took this live, and then I took this, and I took the 5-second inversion up here live, and I tape read both of those. But I also took a lot of stupid losses as well, that were tape reads. But anyway, yeah, lesson is you really have to make sure you enter with the correct number of cons. Otherwise, you can get cooked when you really shouldn't have gotten cooked. You know, so that's really the lesson, honestly. And you know what? I'm okay with a good lesson. So. See, I like this as a first strike as well, where we have the first presented for value gap, right? And we use CE of it. And we get a nice low liquidity sweep and change in state here. Bro, you lost 1,000 on your sim account? Or I mean on your what is it called? On your funded? Dang, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I do one trade a day, man, because I've learned the hard way that um, it's good to take a lot of trades to practice, but doing it on your actual account all the time to is not actually the greatest, because you'll just take worse and worse trades. And so, okay, sim, okay, good. Yeah, that's honestly that's why I don't even like that's why I tape read instead of even executing on sim most of the time, because I'd like to get in the habit of being able to read price but not over trading. And when I execute that button on sim, it definitely gives the vibe of I'm over trading. And so I don't even like to tape read, or I don't even like to actually execute unless it's a real trade. Because it just definitely, like, it makes it feel like it definitely gives the vibes of I'm over trading. So you took it in the funded. Oh, dang, man. Yeah, that's why I just try and do that's why I do unlimited break evens and wins, which I think is so powerful, because when I have a really good day where I'm just completely cooking, yeah, I've gotten over it. I haven't It's been over a year since I've really gone on any crazy over trading spree, and I just don't do it anymore because I changed the way I do, my habits, I guess. But yeah, man, that's one of the hardest hurdles, but it's one of the most important hurdles. You gotta stop over trading. You gotta just accept that, like, make some kind of rule for yourself. It could be 2 trades, it could be 3 trades, it could be 1 trade, whatever, right? But the point is, you should have some kind of rule where you stop, because otherwise you lose everything, right? And if you don't, you will never make it as a professional trader, because you'll just eventually lose everything because you overtrade on a random day. So yeah, it's okay, man. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Now you know. Yeah, it definitely depends on your strat. Like, if you have tighter stop losses, you might want to be allowing yourself to take more trades in a day, for sure, right? Exactly. So, guys, this is my first strike here. Let's get rid of this. I don't want this on the chart anymore. You guys see how perfect these markets are? It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, but that's the benefit of doing break evens, unlimited break evens and wins, is if you have a really good day, then you cook all day long, and then you're like, you make up for like 5 losing days. Like, how, like, that's the really good thing about it. It is painful, but the best lessons are often the most painful. I mean, it's important that you learn that so you never do it again, right? I mean, it's really important. Now you know, like, you gotta have a rule for yourself. Now you know. And make that rule, and then never that's your golden rule, man. That's your golden rule. Never really ever never change it. It's your golden rule, and just follow it, right? Whoops. Yeah, I like this trade a lot. This first strike. So this was 10-11 first strike. Strike. 1 minute aligned with the 15-second. First strike. What'd you say? Do you normally trade lower account or no? Because trading on a small account like cent account might help a lot. The thing is, you kind of have to, if you're going to be trading a microcon, you kind of have to risk, like, to be even able to buy one micro, you kind of have to risk quite a, you can't really trade half a micro or a quarter of a micro. So there's really no way to trade with less than $500. It's not possible, really, unless it's CFDs, and that's illegal for where I'm at. What up, Devraj? How's it going? So, yeah, we're just continuing higher. I am pretty curious, like, why we are going higher here, because I honestly thought higher time frame might go lower. Let's kind of get an idea if you trade on CSD. Oh yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we actually did use this 4-hour BPR. So remember, I kind of said this. I said, hey, we could end up using this 4-hour BPR. We did. This is kind of cool. I remember saying that we could have used this 4-hour BPR, and we did. So it is interesting, Then you can see we came into a 1-hour gap here. This 1 minute outside bar was just super nice. I like this 1 minute outside bar as well. I think this is a super easy trade, honestly. I think when do you guys see this fail? An outside bar like this on the higher time frame, like on the 1 minute instead of like the 30-second. I feel like this does not normally fail. Once again, high resistant liquidity. We had a 22-minute SMT, remember that? So honestly, this low key is trade of the day. This is such a good trade. And I would just go 1R. Yeah, CFDs are illegal in the United States. I mean, at least they are from what I've heard. This is a nice 1R trade, though. There's so many different ways to trade, isn't it crazy? Like, you could take this inversion for value gap, right? Dang. We are just going up to the data high. That's crazy. So look at this dodgy one setup for life here. Pretty nice, actually. I just like noticing these different trades, you know? It's pretty cool. Where am I from? Dude, now I feel blessed to have been born outside first world country. Oh, that's funny. I'm from United States, Idaho. It's actually so funny. Oh my gosh. Very nice displacement here. Oh, y'all crack me up. This is a nice dodgy one setter for life IFG on the 1 minute. Do you trade London session? Nothing against trading London session. I think that'd be cool. But it's kind of in the middle of the night for me. That's the only thing. It's kind of when I'm asleep. But if I wasn't trading New York and I said I'm going to specifically trade London, then, you know, sure, why not? Right? That'd be fun. Pretty interesting day today. a lot of price action, a lot of interesting price action. What might end up happening is, ooh, we just took 730. We might actually use this as a Phoenix model. So this actually might not hit because we have a 730 true open. Wow, this would be crazy if the data high doesn't hit. You trade them together. Yeah, it's important to look at New York when you're trading. Or we'll look at London when you're trading New York. So this is actually really interesting. We have SMT with this high, and it's a 90-minute SMT. Whoops. And it's above 730. So this might get really interesting real fast. This might get really, really interesting really fast. Could this be Phoenix? We'll see. Yeah, guys, this actually might deliver us all the way down. We might just get a violent move lower here. I'm gonna put this in my journal. Y'all, this inversion for value gap is actually like really nice. If this closes. Oops. I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I'm putting this in my journal. So this definitely could be Phoenix model. It'd be crazy if this played out. Check US 10Y. What's that? Is that I actually don't know what that is. Is that bond? Or is that Okay, so that did not close very well. Like I said, I kind of thought the market was bearish today, so if this played out, I would not be surprised. Reminding me, good, good. You guys can see how Phoenix 0 was the exact high here. This might be a really nice market maker sell model. Because now all these high resistant lows might end up being low resistant. Wait, this is kind of crazy. So this is Phoenix 0, right? Where basically you enter at midpoint of the rejection block, and usually you have 0 drawdown. Honestly, this actually looks pretty bearish. I think we're gonna go lower here. Look at how this rejection block took all this liquidity. Ooh, this is looking really nice. I think we're getting a sell model. What did you miss? Well, I took a trade that I should not. It should have been a 2 or 3R, and I did slightly too. I did 2 cons instead of 1, and that was stupid, and it barely stopped me out, and then went right to TP. But it wasn't on my live account because I'm not trading on my live account right now. So you didn't really miss anything. The reason I'm not trading on live account right now is because I'm waiting for the money to actually hit the bank account, so I'm able to trade 2 cons if needed. Not hit the bank account, hit the whatever it's called. Hit the trade of a account. Yeah, guys, I would not be surprised if this just turns into a market maker sell model. We got an inversion for value gap here. Let's check low. Dude, today is such an interesting day. Wow, this is kind of cool. $10.52.30 is the true open. So we might, if this is a sell model, we just inverse this, I think, on the 5-minute. Oh, we're about to inverse this. This might cook. This inversion for value gap might just cook. Oh my, I want to take this on my live account. This is nice. This is really, really nice. If it's over 500, I'm able to do 2 cons. I think I'm able to do 3 cons as well. As long, it's not how much to do 2 cons comfortably. I'm not doing I have a fixed amount of dollar risk I use. So it just depends on the fixed amount of dollar risk. It's not 2 cons or 1 con. The dollar risk is always the same. It's just based off of the time frame of the trade, essentially. This is gonna be nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. Only thing is we didn't close below that one, but you can kind of just tell that this is pretty decent. The dodgy indicator alerted it. Delivering from Phoenix. Wow, what this is just beautiful. Wow. This is pretty cool. Yeah, now all this that was once high resistant will probably be low resistant. You know what you might want to use is, we had an RTH gap to the upside. You might want to use those quadrants. What comes up must come down. This is kind of cool. This is pretty sweet. Okay, let's go look at the RTH quadrants. Wow, I think we filled it halfway. So yeah, it's not when I trade what position? This thing? You don't like it, FA? The Phoenix model. You don't like it? But yeah, like I was saying, what I do. Okay, I like it. You entered longs. Okay. But yeah, what I do, Javier, is based off of um, however much it says to risk. That's how much I risk, right? So I don't. If it's a lower time frame trade, it's usually 2 cons. If it's a higher time frame trade, it's usually 1 con. How many trades you win in last month? I think I did pretty good last month. So FA might be right, actually. I think this might end up delivering the data high, but honestly, we'll just have to see. I'm not gonna, or maybe I should not be changing my mind here. I mean, this very well could. We'll just have to see. Whoops. Wait, I want the RTH gap back. Hold on. Once again, the RTH gap is going to be nice to use for quadrants here. We also want to check the 8ths here as well. Ooh, yeah. FA's right. Looks like we're bullish now. So you'd get break even on that inversion for value gap. So that looks like dang, FA, you're right. So like I was saying, you would get break even on that inversion for value gap. Dang, FA. You called it, bro. Well, and to be fair, we ran equal lows here, so you can see that we ran equal lows. So now this Phoenix entry kind of could become liquidity. Because remember the data high here? This is still a data high. Oh, okay, let me look. Yeah, dang. Wow. Oh, you know what ended up happening? We got 1052. Look at that. 1052. 1052.30 right there. Dang. Alright, I kind of just want to get rid of everything. This is just... This is why you guys, everyone needs to have their own opinion. Like, look at FA. Look at FA called that move. Fantastic. I'm seeing it, FA. I'm seeing it. Lots of absorption there. They got a 39 seller and a 24 seller. Yeah, look at this, guys. So you can see we had seller here, large negative delta candles. Large negative delta candles. Another big market seller. We had two big market sellers here. And then one final whale that gets trapped. And then we explode. Pretty cool. Nice job, FA. Off of the retest of previous day's low. Yeah, I think so. We just got two more whales that just bought, though. We might go lower from here. This could deliver us all the way back down. Or if this outside bar just... It's 11. It's 11. We'll see. I guess we got the data high above, huh? We had a Reaper gap here. Uh, 9 minutes left, and then I'm done with this. Done with the stream. Okay, I'm trying the Reaper. What's it called? The Reaper Abyss. Sounds good, Peter. See you guys. See you guys. See you guys next time. I'd go all off at the data high. We just got a ton of market buys. Whoa. That could be a red flag. There's a 505 market buy. That could be a red flag. But we'll see. I think we take the data high first. If it did reverse here, I would know why. Because we just got a 505 market buy. Which is just insane. So if we do reverse here, I know why. But I'm still going to hold this trade. A big limit order. Yeah, I see him. You know why though? There's a big limit order here is because it's a rejection block. So it's the Phoenix model traders versus the people who want the data high. Dude, I told you if this fails, it's because this 505 dude just bought up here and screwed us over because he just filled all their limits. But like I said, I'm just gonna hold it and see. This 505 dude kind of messed me up. If it goes back down to break even. Okay, low key. Maybe trail it. Alright, I got trailed out. I got trailed out right there. Bro. So, yeah, thanks a lot, 505 dude. The Phoenix model traders got their orders filled right there. So I told you guys that 505 market buy, this guy, because this guy market bought, he filled a ton of orders for shorts. So this guy, how did he afford 505 cons? That's insane. It's like so much. So That Reaper Abyss trade was good up until this high. At which point I maybe should have trailed it a little bit more aggressively. Turn on histogram. What? Maybe show me what it does. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is a rejection block. So if the market, see how if the market wanted to hold this rejection block, it could, and we were in the rejection block. Honestly, we were probably at the 0.75 of the rejection block, which just makes this so fascinating. I almost wonder if it's better to measure it out like this. And then you can see we reject that 0.75. Oh, we would perfectly reject the 0.75 if you measure it out like that. Actually, it's not perfect. I lied. It's close. Not quite perfect, though. But yeah, 0.75 of this rejection block, if you measure it out like that. And yeah, we just gotta, what happened is, you see this 2-minute pin bar? This 2-minute pin bar sweeping this high, it just cooked longs is what happened. The 2-minute pin bar, see how we're within the 0.5 and the 0.75 of this rejection block. I'm measuring it from this to this because honestly that's the true inefficiency. So I'm gonna measure it out like that. But you can see that this pin bar right here within the 0.5 and the 0.75 of this rejection block paired with, okay, yeah, send it in Discord. Yeah, I like measuring out the rejection blocks like this, including this part of the wick. But what I was gonna say is, okay, so if I go over here and if I turn this on to the 2-minute, you can clearly see how this pin bar on the 2-minute came with this 505 whale, which is just like so good for shorts. So good for shorts. Right? See this pin bar? See how it has 505 market buys? Delta, holy, Delta's 897 on a red candle. Do you know how bearish that is? Delta 897 on a red pin bar? We might just go all the way down, back to that LRLR with that pin bar. Jeez. Right? So, and if it's a PSP, I'm going to lose my mind. It's a PSP. Oh my gosh. It's a PSP. So, yeah. There you go. That's why we went lower. We're also above true session open, true 90-minute open, true 22-minute open. Dang. Isn't it crazy how the market just adapts to based off of what the market buyer did in isn't it crazy? It like adapted because like we could have gone to the data high, but right when that 505 dude bought, we formed that pin bar, and all of a sudden the market adapts. Isn't that crazy? That's why trading's possible, is because the market is it's adaptive. It's constantly uh, changing depending on kind of what market orders hit the book. And if the market orders fill a ton of limit orders and we form a pin bar into 0.75 of a rejection block, we're probably all of a sudden bearish because that market order just filled a ton of limit orders. So fascinating. And it is past the end of my live trading window, but I just want to finish marking this up. So, guys, this very well could take us all the way down. This is crazy. Right? You see how all the true opens were manipulated? And then precision swing point. It would be even crazier if we were in a new week opening gap or a new day opening gap. Oh my gosh, and it's delivering. It was delivering from this event horizon too. That's crazy. You think? Oh yeah. Oh wow. We just got a ton of market sells. You're right, FA. We just got a ton of market sells. So I bet you that they're gonna exit their position now. Anyway, it depends, honestly. I still like this trade. It could still go lower. It just kind of depends. Yeah, you're right. Look, we're definitely getting some absorption. But yeah, this precision swing point, super, super nice. Sweeping out the high. Pin bar. FA took a long. Anyway, this is a nice trade. Just beautiful. To 11:04 PSP on the 2-minute, and it came with a 505 seller. Yep, FA, you're right. Those market sellers, once again, market's adaptive. So we got market sells, bang, absorption. Now we go higher. So I bet you there was probably an outside bar on the 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute outside bar. I bet. So that's definitely what FA entered on, is we got absorption and then a 1 minute or 1 minute pin bar is what I meant to say. But it's possible that this 505 dude just outweighs everyone and we still go lower. We're kind of getting aggression off of this. Now we inverse this. Be interesting to see if this played out. So that would be break even. And it would have got break evened out. Dang. Alright, it's way past the end of my live trading window, so I'm going to be done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back.